I'm ready with my cute Russian accent. I'm here to start the
You
show.
should start with Korean accent.
Korean
accent
accent.
too. Hey, I knew it. I knew it.
I
So,
gonna
right.
talk with the Korean accent today.
How to make our stream offensive from the moment one, like from the
안녕하세요.
0 second. Right. Welcome everyone. Thanks for getting back. So, if you know where you are, you probably clicked for LinkedIn ASMR. And that's not this video, that's the episode 4. If you came here to learn how Belarusians tell a government milk from liberated milk, like liberty milk, that's episode 2. If you're here for a story about TikTok and age discrimination, that's episode 5. The first episode where we got 100 views.
Do we show it like this?
I mean, I prepared for the stream. I made a speech.
You made a little speech. Yay!
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I mean, no, but really, we actually almost
we prepared as well. Me and Lera, we practiced our accents, right?
Yes.
Well, we just did.
Yeah. I practiced.
Did it work?
Yeah, it
Yes.
worked.
Can you hear it? It's cute accent.
I can see.
Cute Russian accent.
I can see the slideshow instead of yourself, so you can practice.
Don't
good
look at
internet
me. Just
next time.
hear.
Okay. Very nice.
At least I have good sound.
That's a part of the accent. To be in the slideshow.
You're killing me, my colleagues and partners.
Are we
Look
killing
into
your
this.
vibe?
Look at who cares? Let's look into the stats. We got the channel is growing a bit by bit. So yay, we almost got 100 views in 24 hours for the episode 5. We ended up having 98 views, so hey, a win. And
Yay!
I actually prepared a nice segue, from these episodes and numbers, but who cares? Let's just start the show. I brought today a cringy self-promo, a rant, and a magic moment. What did you bring today?
What?
A selfie
What does that
promo,
mean?
a rant, and a magic moment too. Does it work like this?
Okay.
I decided today that we haven't bullied you that much, so I brought literally an article about feminism and game dev. So yay!
You brought today
We're gonna
a
bully your
slideshow.
man today.
You brought today a slideshow and through Belarusian
Welcome.
internet.
Welcome to my PowerPoint presentation of myself.
Okay, Karina, can you beat this with anything? Do you have anything to offer?
I don't think I'm beating the PowerPoint presentation, but I brought you some articles and some information about virtual events and how it's going on there during the pandemic, whatsoever, all the usual stuff, and how actually the conferences, what they are doing and how they beat in that.
But you, just until recently used to be the head of sales. Your PowerPoint presentations should be beat
Mine
everything
now.
and everyone.
Yeah, but I didn't prepare a PowerPoint presentation for today. I just practiced my accent a little bit and a song, a creepy song that we were singing before the show.
Okay, so look.
Okay, I reminded. I'm sorry.
People watching us, if you don't understand what is happening right now, I'm with you. I'm exactly in the same position.
We are on our own wave.
Which accent or parody accent do you like more? Korean accent too?
No, let Lera do it. She does it perfectly.
Yeah. I know. Korean accent. Gonna talk today about Korean accent.
And you've been frozen, and I guess you have
Amazing.
rights. you have rights, like you have moral rights to do this parody because you've spent 2 years in Korea, right? So you've been bullied 2 years, so now you returned the
Yeah.
glorious country of Belarus to bully Koreans. So you can do this right now.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Georgi, we have done this small presentation of all
Just
the
for you.
creepy
Yeah,
accents just for you.
especially made.
And if you want to know who Georgi is, let me share a screen with you.
Yay.
On YouTube. Yay.
Yeah, you can be that person from the comments as well. If you comment, like, whose accent do you like more, right? Who wants to start today?
You or
No.
Karina. I would be the last one today.
Okay.
I can start if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's start from the clever
Yeah,
one.
so okay. Don't put pressure on me, please.
It's not pressure. That's reality.
Okay.
I mean, like
Today we have officially a karaoke show instead of the usual one.
Instead of usual cringy show, we have a karaoke show. I mean, we're
Yeah.
developing.
Yeah.
People suggested that we developed characters, so we sort of like
Yeah,
developed
why
characters.
else do we have all these fancy microphones? I mean,
Yeah.
there should be some purpose.
Yeah.
To the
My
creepy
video is
jokes.
awful today, so like I gotta sing. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Karina,
Okay, virtual events. So my speech today is about the conferences. I used to go to conferences a lot. In fact, like the year before the pandemic started, I was working as head of sales, as already Oleg mentioned, and I was traveling like about 100 hours per year. I was spending in the airplane, and that's not actually that much, but still that's pretty a lot. And I mean, I was traveling like twice or 3 times a month. And sometimes I was spending like month or two in some places, like Minsk, for example, when we were opening the office there. Yay! And what happened during pandemic and the fact that I left my job actually as head of sales is that I stopped traveling at the conferences and I stopped having that experience of randomly bumping into people and just, expanding my network and getting some little knowledge and, well, all this good stuff that you actually get from the conference because you don't usually miss the talks and, well, that little boring stuff like that you have at the conference, but you miss this fun stuff. Well, the fun stuff is actually networking and going to the parties and stuff like this,
Yay!
Yay! So when the pandemic started, many of the conferences they went online. And pretty much they brought the same schedule, but it was online. So you start from 9 o'clock in the morning, you finish at 6 o'clock in the evening, whatever. And then you just watch all these lectures that they have prepared for you. And that I think that didn't really work quite so well. And this is why they're switching right now into a new formats, like, for example, DevGAMM. For their upcoming event, they are bringing actually a conference. They make it 2 weeks. And you can actually join the conference during the evening time. And you are welcome to join because we're going to throw a bunch of fireside chats in there. Yay. And I wanted to actually share with you an information about a very interesting format that Xsolla is inventing together with, if I'm not mistaken, that's
people watching us, what you see right now on the screen, it's not what Karina is talking about, but what she has just mentioned, the fireside chats that we are working on. So this is available on Eventbrite, and the link is down, or like even better, down. See, I'm a YouTuber now. I have two cameras.
Down.
Yay! So what Xsolla
That
is
wasn't
right now?
genuine. Okay, please
shut up.
continue. Yes.
Was that a music break or what? Did someone sing at all?
I tried the joke and failed.
It's fine. It's fine. We're used to it. Okay, Karina, go.
Yeah, I'm going. So, Xsolla launches unconventional for game-like virtual events. Basically, this is a 3D platform where you can participate with your 3D avatar. And it actually reminds me a lot of the game I was playing when I was, I don't know, 10 years old. Well, when I was thinking about that, I was imagining it like this, but of course it will be looking like more upscaled and nice and, you know, with all the cool technologies and stuff. And what they're actually bringing is actually this experience of bumping randomly into people, getting to know someone and traveling virtually, going to the booths and having your 3D avatar and traveling a little bit around the event, seeing the venue and taking part in the parties and stuff like this, which is so nice, I think. And they're starting with a
That's so
game.
cool.
Yes.
I can make a sexy avatar in this game, and then like everyone would consider me pretty there. Oh my god, so smart.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
holding
show you.
myself from not commenting. I'm holding myself. I'm holding myself. I'm holding my. Yes.
I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look like for their first
Oh yeah,
event
yeah.
that they are organizing together with Epic Games. Okay,
Is it supposed to be with sound or without?
with sound. Do you hear it?
Oh yes, a little bit. Oh, it looks so cool.
You're on a Mac. It wouldn't work on your Mac anyway.
Silence is great for you.
Yeah. So this is just a little preview, I guess. So
Is it gonna look in the same
is it gonna look like?
in the same way? Because you know some games are like when they're showing the like you know their advertisement, it looks so amazing, and then you open it and it's like total trash. There's like I don't know,
I don't know.
it's looking really bad.
I guess we can check when their first event is coming over together with Epic Games when they're gonna showcase a bunch of games. But I think more or
Okay.
less it's gonna look the same as they're presenting, and I'm
Okay.
super excited about this new experience that they are bringing. And I think that this is actually the way conferences are going to be for the next like 3 or 5 years. Because
Yeah, that's so cool because you can be in pretty environment, you can look pretty and not like spend hours doing makeup or something. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's amazing. That's so
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
I like
I
this
often
idea.
spend less time on the makeup and it's fine. No, that was a cringe joke again. I cannot do any more cringe jokes this.
We cannot control him. We cannot.
Um, can I say something? And like Karina, what you have just said and what you have shown, it sounds fun. It looks fun on the video. How would it look like on your Mac or on Lera's Mac? Since I assume this experience would be in the browser.
Well, no, you actually have to download a client to create your avatar, and then I'm not really sure, like technology wise, how that's gonna
Yeah.
be set it up. But I feel the pain, and because yeah, my Mac is not that powerful, I guess.
Yeah.
And well, I think it's the same thing. When you are facing this stay-at-home stuff, you have to
By
upgrade
NVIDIA
your
RTX GPU.
yeah,
RT.
you have to upgrade. Like we upgraded all our, setup, like microphones, videos, and stuff like this. Otherwise, it would be pretty hard for you to participate anywhere, and you
Right.
have to set it up.
But so right, 2 points basically. So point number one, people use Fortnite, also by Epic Games, by the way, to do conferences and concerts, and this new thing tailored to conferences, like that's cool and new. But you have to either exclude people with MacBook Air or what? And business folks, well, that's the hardware they have. So what do you do? And yeah, the solution is buy a new computer. I don't know, but maybe, by the way, we actually know Xsolla folks quite well, and we know Epic folks. So maybe at one of the streams, we'll just invite them and ask about this platform.
Yeah, that's
So
a great idea.
Also, I have like I'm thinking like maybe if it's about like game industry, so people from game industry actually would have normal computers and stuff like that.
Well, I'm from the
That's
game
my
industry.
assumption.
I didn't have a normal computer.
Oh
I
well,
mean,
yeah.
I had
Okay.
MacBook Air just for travel and stuff.
yeah, it's
But
light. And I mean, as a business person in games industry, that's what you travel with.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so my another computer is this, so it's super small as well, but it has a
Devil
GPU.
Stone.
Yes, 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 yes.
Cool.
That's the festival that I was going to go and did not because pandemic. Lera, shall I do my rants, or do you want to talk
You
about
go. I
something?
said I'm gonna be the last.
Yeah. So I prepared the rant. I prepared the rant today, and if it's boring, just like let me know.
Yeah, we know what to do. We know what to do with it. It's fine.
Okay, let's just transfer to the rant. So yesterday or the day before yesterday, I found friends of mine, people I knew, are doing a future of work conference or like session at a conference, and I'm looking at this conference, and it's like four white dudes in their 30s as speakers talking about the future of work, and I'm like, is it like really the future of work? And I decided like, okay, to like tap into the subconsciousness of the internet to see how the future of work panel
Yeah,
discussions
we
look
can see
like.
that they're not
Yeah,
white
like
dudes.
some of them are different, some of them like I mean, what I'm trying to say that the future of work, especially in games industry, is has to be diverse. It has to be many people, unlike unlike this. Apparently that's in some specific region, but that brings across the point that I was trying to bring. So my rant is, if I was invited to such a panel, I would just refrain from participating because it doesn't show, it doesn't make sense. I mean, you
Future
cannot like
work.
three, and I mean, I know the panelists. We started as white dudes in our 20s like 10 years ago. I know, I know them. They're my friends. So I don't want to, pick on them. I don't want to show that specific event and conference. I'm just renting. And so maybe perhaps somebody watched this, and your panel discussions, your dialogues have to be diverse by gender, diverse by age, diverse by social background. Otherwise, the public conversation just doesn't make sense. I also brought this. A cringy self promo. I promised a cringy self promo. So I am a mentor at a Women Go Tech chapter in Lithuanian because I'm missing the language. I want to have somebody to speak Lithuanian to. And the
Labas.
usual, right?
is the
Very
song
nice,
coming?
very nice. So the white dudes demands attention. My usual. I promised to not do bad jokes anymore, and I failed.
Like 1 minute ago, he was saying that, like, oh yeah, future of work, there's not supposed to be only white dudes talking, and now he's like, white dude needs to talk, so please be quiet. I want to talk, please.
And you're just a slideshow, just a
No, you're
static
just
picture.
teasing. Alex is never like that. He's never like that. You're just teasing.
Ah,
Now, why do you continue, please?
yay! I wanted to talk about something else, but let me be quick with my cringy self promo. That my usual conversation in like with the mentees is like there would be a very talented woman who would decide to pivot into coding. So, for example, it can be just one of the mentees came to mind. She's a scientist, biology scientist, and she was like, I want to go into coding. And very quickly we figured out that she can leverage her medical knowledge and artificial intelligence aspirations and go into Python. So where I'm going is that the hardest part is to convince these very clever people that they are worth something and they shouldn't go into unpaid practice jobs. They should immediately like look for getting junior positions, for example, at companies. And that's the reason why I have brought the rant about the panel with future of work. I mean, they should be inclusive and diverse. Otherwise,
But about junior positions, that's another actually huge talk that is widely discussed, right? When a lot of companies they actually set such high requirements for these junior positions that it's becoming hard for people to join and practice as you
as a
said.
white dude, I still apply normally. I normally I just don't know that I don't know something, and it's just like, hey, I look if I like the job or not. If the job description looks fun to me, if I don't qualify, that's fine. I still just explain why I want this job. If they don't want me, well, it's them who are losers.
Yeah, so consider this as a call to action. Just apply to that position.
Yeah, consider that as a call to action to become mentors and to or mentees if you want that. Um, 10 more seconds, one more example from this Women Go Tech mentorship thingy. Uh, Yay, look, my Lithuanian name and my
I love the
face. It
makeup.
looks, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Yay. See, I told you I wear makeup
Would you
and it takes
recommend
less.
your eyeliner,
Yes,
please?
yes. I mean, it's been pending me for almost a year. So I like last time I wore makeup was last Halloween, I think. My last 10 seconds. So I got a call with a mentee, and like first 10 minutes into the call, I feel like I'm talking to some old buddy of mine, and she was like, she worked at a cool corporation as a project owner, and she was, look, previously the games were very cool, like Heroes of Magic, Might and Magic 3, or like single player games, and now all the games are like Fortnite and all that. I want to get into the games industry to fix it. And like, you sound like an old dude. You cannot talk like that. And we figured out that she had a gamer dad, and that's basically
Oh,
he brought her up like this, and it was like just
That is so
so fun.
nice.
It was so fun, and she was like, my younger sister, she plays for Fortnite all the time, and like she's not tried. And we spent pretty much an hour explaining how game industry works, why Fortnite is the thing, and all that. So yeah, um, gamer dads apparently are cool. They,
Yeah.
yeah. They are.
I exhausted my time. I have more stories, but Liara, let's watch your slideshow.
Finally, my PowerPoint presentation. Let's go.
You are a
So yeah,
Yay.
PowerPoint
actually,
presentation.
yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm talking about. So basically, yesterday when you sent this link about the work future, the thing that you were showing right now, I was like also kind of concerned why like there's like only white dudes. So I started to search for what about girls in the game development industry. And like, so I found this article, and there are things that I can kind of like agree. There are things that I totally disagree, and there are things that I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. So
You show the
maybe
title.
like I
Top
showed it.
7 reasons women quit game
Women.
development.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Um. So seeing a lack of role models, I kind of can agree with it. So basically, I had an experience when I was studying back in like Lithuania and Korea. I was the only girl in the group, like among I don't know how many men, Lithuanian men. So I was like the only girl. So I kind of can relate to this thing because there was like no what's wrong.
I mean, you're just a slide. Your internet is
So
great.
don't show me.
Glory to Belarusian internet.
Yes. So yeah, and there was no literally girls whom I could actually relate to, and I don't think that it's big problem for me, but for some people that may sound so like yeah, hire more girls. Girls are cool. Um, so also like this mother thing for me is kind of like also weird because I've never experienced this and I don't know,
Mother?
like yeah, feeling the much chosen between succeeding at the company and being a mother. It's like for older one, I don't know, like it's very weird thing for me. So I was like, okay. So what was written here that like society expects from women that they would, um, you know, I don't know how to explain that they would take care of their children more than they expect from the man. So this is the thing, I guess. Uh, a hostile work environment. So yeah, so basically the thing is that some women feel that they're not like really accepted by a man company. And I remembered like really funny story. Once I was chilling with my group mates, and they're like one asking another one, what did just happen? Oh, one is asking another one like, oh, did you celebrate Lara with 8th of March? Like, did you give any presents or something? And he's like, oh shit, yes, I forgot that she's a woman. I'm like, dude, seriously? That's kind of cute, and I think this is the way how you actually present yourself, like how you make other people consider yourself. If you're like behaving as a, like chick.
As a dude? As a white dude, yes. Yes, Lara, you can behave as a white dude.
Where
That's
was
what I'm
that?
doing. I'm loud and
I missed the beginning of the story. Where was that? Korea, Lithuania, or Belarus?
yeah, in Korea. I mean, like I had the same group mates in Lithuania and in Korea, so it's
Okay.
like the same people, but it's still like it doesn't really matter. But I was like, oh wow, that's very nice. At some point, but at one point, I'm like, how can you forget that I'm a woman?
Yeah.
And like
You
look
bastardo!
differently, okay?
Yeah, now we're getting to that talk problems women face when they're in the industry. I don't really like when it's when it's presented this way. I'm more like of the inspirational stories and stuff like this, but
Yeah.
maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
And in this podcast, it's normally I'm who is bullied. And
I think it's perfectly fine. I don't know, like in my opinion, it's
Perfectly
great.
fine to bully Ole or to share the
yeah.
problem.
First one.
Revenge. Can we call this a feministic revenge? The podcast
Yeah.
of revenge. The YouTube of revenge. Shall we stop this video right at this while it still makes sense?
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
I don't
Yes.
understand what's going on.
We neither. It's fine. It's fine.
Just stop it.